Hey everybody, I wanted to check in with you today and talk a little bit about the coronavirus and how it impacts our church and how we as church leadership are trying to stay on top of the situation to take good care of you all, our church family. And so as we move into the weekend, we get close to Sunday morning, we are planning on having church as usual. At the end of this video, I am going to tell you about some changes to our church schedule that are coming up. But this Sunday, we will have church. And here's some ways that we are working right now to make sure that it's a safe place for you to be on Sunday morning. Number one, as always, we are sanitizing all the surfaces that might be touched by your hands. That includes doorknobs, door handles, sinks, the bathrooms, the water fountains, the back of the pews, handrails. All those types of places are going to be thoroughly sanitized for you before you come on Sunday. And in addition to that, all the toys in the children's classrooms will also be sanitized so that it's a safe place for them. Now, those are some things that we're doing on this end, but here are some ways that you all can help us, and just we can be one big team in this. And so things that you can do on Sunday. Number one, if you are sick, coughing, cold symptoms, you have a fever, we really want to urge you and ask that you would stay home and recover and get better before you come to church. Secondly, something that you can do is join and cooperate with us with a policy that we are temporarily adopting at church, which is going to be a no handshaking policy. And I know that seems kind of weird for a church, but it's really going to help us cut down on the transmission of any kinds of germs that are on hands. And so when you come to church on Sunday, there'll be greeters like usual, but instead of shaking your hand, they'll give you a wave and a friendly smile and a hello, and that's what we want everyone doing on Sunday. Third, you can make sure that if you cough or sneeze, that you cover that with a tissue that you promptly throw away and then wash your hands, or that you cover your cough with your elbow. And I should have mentioned earlier that we will be providing some hand sanitizer in the lobby and at a station in the back of the sanctuary that you can use as well if you like to do that. And that's just another thing that we'll do from our end. The fourth way that you can help us is, try not to touch your face too much. And they're saying that that's just good practice anyway. And along with that, one fifth thing that you can do is to wash your hands and to be a good hand washer, especially after you use the restroom, but also if you change a child's diaper or help a child in the bathroom, to wash your hands after that, and that's going to help a lot. Why are we talking about all this? Why do we find this video necessary? Because we want to do the best we can to be wise, but not fearful. And we don't want to panic, but we still want the Lord to give us wisdom. And the purpose of the wisdom here is to take good care of each other. And so we want to love our neighbor well, as we are instructed to do in the Bible. And we're going to do that by doing everything that each of us can do to prevent the spread of germs and of the coronavirus for the sake of our loved ones, especially those ones who would be more vulnerable and at risk if they did catch the virus. So thanks for listening to all that. At the end of the video, we'll put a little graphic up to remind you of all those steps that we're taking and that you can take. But a few more things, and then I will shut this down. The fundraising breakfast that we were planning for this Sunday morning to raise money for camp, we are going to go ahead and postpone that for now, just out of wisdom. And so we're not going to have that breakfast now. And so you want to mark that off of your schedule. A couple of other cancellations that won't impact everyone, but some of you. Young Christians Weekend at Silver Dollar City was coming up in a few weeks, and we have canceled that trip. And so we're not going to be taking our young people to Branson in April. And then also we have chosen to cancel the Saturate service trip that was going to be at the end of next week. That was really mainly for those teenagers going on the Mexico mission trip later in the summer. This was going to be a smaller size mission trip locally, and we've decided not to attend that either, again, out of wisdom and prudence, not out of fear. And that's what we want to encourage you all with, to not panic, to trust the Lord, to believe that He is able and that He's mighty to take care of us and to heal us when we need it. And so we're excited to see you on Sunday, and check out the graphic at the end of this video to remind you of the things that we've talked about.